Good morning, all of you who are there in the class. Ajay, Alpna, Anjan, Akash, Ronak.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Irfan, Mili, Muskan, Nandan, Nutan, Raju, Aryan, Ranjit, Subham, Sonam, and Sunita, Swastika, Uttam, Abhijit. Okay. Very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Very good morning to all of you. So, tomorrow we have mid semester 2 examination from 3:40 pm. Do you have any confusion regarding the examination, regarding syllabus and question patterns and all? If you have any kind of queries, you can ask. Okay. So, no queries. I have already told you about the syllabus in the group, okay? And whatever we discussed in our previous classes, questions will be from that part, okay? Whatever we discussed and whatever study materials I have provided. So, just go through all the study materials that I have provided and whatever we discussed in our previous classes. So, prepare yourself for the exam, and there will be some options like suppose there will be some sentences and you have to choose the correct sentence. Which one is correct, you have to choose, okay? And there will be some fill in the blanks and you have to choose the correct word, okay? And questions will be from stress, intonation, listening skill, reading skill, okay? And communication barriers, okay? Telephonic skills, okay? So nothing to worry, whatever we discussed, question will be from there, and you all can answer very easily, okay? Okay, then Ajay is saying something. Yes, only MCQ. Ajay is asking only MCQ will come. Yes, only MCQ. Total marks 20, and there will be 20 MCQ questions. You have to choose the correct option. There will be 3 options and you have to choose the correct one, okay? Okay. Okay, then let's start our today's topic. We are going to practice some error correction today, and we are going to practice stress also. And if time left, we will also practice some listening skill, okay? I will just read a passage and you have to listen to me very attentively. After that, I will ask you some questions and you have to answer those questions. So let's start with error correction. Here you can see there are some sentences and these sentences are incorrect, okay? You have to identify the error here and you have to tell what will be the correct sentence. The sentence is incorrect here, you have to identify the error also, okay? So let's start with let's start with Ajay. Let's start with Ajay. Ajay, read the first sentence and identify the error here.
Each boy and each girl were given a book.
So, identify the error at first. What is wrong in this sentence?
Ma'am, each boy and girl were given a book.
So, what is wrong in this sentence? Where is the error?
Two time each.
Each. No, each boy and each girl, it's okay. But, okay, I'm giving you a hint. The error is regarding a verb. Anyone else who wants to try? Mili, Muskan, Nandan, Nutan, Ranjit, Subham.
Where given?
Yes. So what will be the correct? Yes, where? So what will be the correct one's answer?
Are.
No. No. It should be was. Why? It should be was, not where. Why? Because whenever the rule is whenever two singular nouns are connected by and preceded by each boy and each girl or each boy and girl, then the verb must be singular, not plural. Okay, and when we discussed in our previous classes regarding subject verb agreement, I told about this rule, but I think you all just forget the rule, and that's why you were unable to identify the error here. So remember that whenever two singular nouns are preceded by each, okay, and connected by and, then the verb must be singular, not plural. Okay, so the singular verb was should be used, and the correct sentence is each boy and each girl was given a book. Okay, each boy and each girl was given a book. Clear, all of you? Now go to the next one. Sentence 2. Okay, Nutan is there. Nutan, read the second sentence and identify the error.
The news were broadcast at 2 p.m.
Yes. So, what is wrong in this sentence? And you have to tell the correct sentence also.
News were broadcast. Where?
Yes, where? But what will be the correct answer? What should we use here instead of where?
The news was.
The news was broadcasted at 2 p.m. The news was broadcasted at 2 p.m. Okay, not where. Not where. It should be was and broadcasted. Okay, the news was broadcasted at 2 p.m. So the news, maybe it seems that it is plural in form because as is added here, but actually it is singular. The news, there are some nouns which are always singular, maybe plural in form, but always we should use singular verb. So here the news was broadcasted. The news were never, we should never use news were, always news is or news was. Okay, so the sentence is written here in the past tense, so we have to use here was. The news was broadcasted at 2 p.m. Okay, now sentence number 3. Ranjit is there. Ranjit Pandit. Ranjit? Ranjit is,
Yes, ma'am.
yes. So Ranjit is there. Ranjit, read the third sentence and you have to identify the error here.
Hello.
Yes, Ranjit, you are audible.
मैम आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रहा.
नहीं आ रहा है. Okay. Okay, I am repeating again. Ranjit, read sentence number 3 at first, and then you have to identify the error and you have to tell the correct sentence. Sentence number 3, Ranjit. Very easy and very useful sentence. You all have to use this sentence in your
Okay,
life.
my voice is clear.
Yes, Ranjit, you are audible and your voice is clear.
Okay. I have passed my BTech in 2007.
Yes. What is wrong here? At first identify and then tell the correct sentence.
मैम मेरे को ठीक लग रहा है.
ठीक लग रहा है? ठीक से देखो. I have passed my BTech. The sentence is written in present perfect tense. So when should we use present perfect tense? You have passed BTech in 2007. Is it the correct sentence? When should we use present perfect tense? In 2007 you completed, and then how can you use present perfect tense? Anyone else who wants to try?
Ma'am, I had.
I had.
Yes, ma'am.
I had passed, not
Okay.
passed, pass.
I had passed, then past perfect tense. When should we use past perfect tense? You should have at first clear idea about tense. When should we use present perfect tense? When should we use past perfect tense?
मैम सेंटेंस तो सही है ना.
No, the sentence is not correct. It seems that it is correct, but actually it is not correct. Okay, let me explain. Present perfect tense at first. Okay, here the sentence is written in present perfect tense. I have passed my BTech in 2007. Well, when you should use present perfect tense, when when you completed the action just recently.
Ma'am,
Like,
your voice not come properly, ma'am.
okay, so I'm very sorry because of network issue. Okay, I'm repeating again. Okay. Now am I audible, all of you? Am I audible, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then let me explain. When should we use present perfect tense? Suppose you have done the action recently, okay, like I have read or I have written, okay. So you have done the, when you have done the action recently, okay, then you can use present perfect tense, and past perfect tense is used when yes, past perfect tense refers to the action, sorry, past perfect tense refers to the former action between two completed tasks in the past, like I had done the work before Amit came, okay. So there are two actions, Amit came and I had done, and past perfect tense is used here, I had done the work, okay. So this is the former action and the later action is Amit come, and these are two completed tasks in the past, okay, and past perfect tense refers to the former action before two completed tasks in the past, okay. So you can't use these in this sentence, past perfect tense. So the perfect tense you can use here is past indefinite tense. That means I passed my BTech in 2007. You can't use present perfect tense because you have not done this action recently. No, in 2007 you completed. So you can't use this tense, and past perfect tense you also can't use because there are no two actions and you are not referring to the former action here. So the correct tense you can use here past indefinite tense or simple past tense, because you completed these action, that means pass my BTech, okay. So this action you completed in 2007, so you can use here past indefinite tense or simple past tense, okay. So you can say I passed my BTech in 2007, or when you have to use these, obviously you have to use this sentence in your life. Whenever you are going to introduce yourself, you have to use this sentence. So then you should use I completed my BTech in 2007 from, then the name of the organization, okay, or you can say I passed my BTech in 2007. Never say I have passed or I had passed, okay. Now number 4, sentence number 4. Anjan is there, Anjan Vishwakarma, okay. So Anjan, read the sentence number 4, read sentence number 4 and explain also where is the error, and you have to tell the correct sentence also. Sentence number 4, Anjan. Anjan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anjan, read the fourth
He
sentence.
shook hands with colleague.
Yes. He shook hands with
He
his
shook
colleague.
hands with his colleague, and the error is
Say. Very easy. Anyone else who wants to try? Sentence number 4. Participate in the class. What happened? He shook hand, not hands. He shook hand with his
मैम
colleague.
आवाज आ रहा है मैम?
Yes, you are audible. Your voice is very clear. Okay, so he shook hand with his colleague, not hands. Okay, this is also a very common sentence, and we often use this sentence in our real life. So never say hands, always say hand. Okay, he shook hands, he shook hand with his colleague, not hands. Okay, now sentence number 5. Sentence number 5 is correct, there is no error. On my way I saw a 5-year-old girl. Okay, so leave it. Now sentence number 6. Yesterday there was an accident in the corner of the street. Very easy, identify the error. Yesterday there was an accident in the corner of the street. Now where is the error? Very easy. Sonam, say. Sonam Kumari. Yes, from CSC. Sonam. Sonam, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Sonam, read sentence number 6 and identify the error. I have read already, so just identify the error here. Okay, I am giving you a hint. The error is regarding preposition here.
Yesterday there was an accident at the corner of the street.
Very good, very good. So yesterday there was an accident at the corner of the street. At, we should use at instead of in. Very good, Sonam, thank you. Now 7. Sentence 7 is very easy. Okay, and I hope that you all can identify the error. I can't cope at this problem.
Yesterday there was an accident on the corner of the street.
No, at the corner of the street. Sonam, you are right, at the corner of the street. You have already told. So now we are discussing about sentence number 7. I can't cope at this problem. I can't cope at this problem. Identify the error here. Very common sentence. We often use this sentence in our life. I can't cope at this problem. Where is the error here? Cope at or cope with? Tell me. Don't you use I can't cope with these, I can't cope up with these?
My sound is breaking.
Okay, I'm very sorry because of network issue you are facing this problem, and I'm very sorry for the inconveniences, but nothing to do with a network problem. What? Okay, I will repeat again whatever I have said. I will repeat again. Okay, so we are discussing about about sentence number 7, that is I can't cope at this problem. Here the error is regarding preposition again, and the correct sentence will be I can't cope with this problem, not cope at. It will be I can't cope with this problem. Okay, so cope with and cope up with, this is a very common phrasal verb we use, and you should use correctly. So never use cope at, always use cope with. Okay. Now number 8, he was proved to be wrong. He was proved to be wrong. Identify the error. Okay, Arbaz
He
is
was
there.
proven to be wrong.
Okay. Yes, Himangsu?
मैम proven हो जाएगा proof नहीं होता
Proven. No, actually,
ऐसी वॉइस है ना
yes, passive voice, but yes, you can say that he was proven wrong. You can say, and you can also say that he was proved wrong, but not to be. You should not use to be. Rather, you can say he was proven wrong or he was proved wrong, but not to be. You should never use to be. Okay. Now number 9. Sentence number 9 is very easy. He
मैम
resembles.
हेलो मैम
Yes.
हेलो मैम
Yes, Saurabh.
yes मैम number मैम it is not correct he proved to be wrong is this not correct
No.
he proved to be wrong
No, he proved to be wrong. Well, no. Here we are saying that he was proved that. Okay.
my voice is not clear ma'am
Okay. So here he proved to be wrong. The sentence is not correct. He was proved. That means, he proved and he was proved. There is a huge difference in meaning. If you say that he killed or he was killed, what's the difference? At first tell me. So similarly, he proved and he was proved. So he killed and he was killed. You have to understand that there is a huge difference of meaning between these two sentences. He killed and he was killed. That he
okay
killed,
ma'am
that means he killed someone, and he was killed, that means he himself was killed. He was killed by someone. So there is a difference in meaning. So similarly, he was proved wrong, not to be. Okay. And if you say he proved to be wrong, here the meaning will be changed. Okay. So the correct sentence is he was proven wrong, you can say, or he was proved wrong. Okay. Now number 9, he resembles to his father. Identify the error here. Number 9, he resembles to his father. Very easy. Say Himangsu, Muskan, Nilesh, Nutan, Pankaj, Pradyum, Pooja.
he resembles his father
Okay, very good. Who is saying? Himangshu. Very good, Himangshu. So he resembles his father. Okay, not to. He resembles his father. Very good. Now number 10, I will report at about a week or so. The error is again regarding preposition. Say,
I will report within a week or so I will report within a week
Yes, you can say I will report within a week or so, or you can say I will report in about a week or so. Here, here it is already written that at about, so you can't change, and you can't add a totally new preposition that is within. So about is already written here, so you can change it. I will report in about a week or so. But if you say that I will report within a week or so, if you use this sentence in your life, then it is also correct sentence. You can say that I will report within a week or so. This is the correct sentence, but here about is already mentioned, and you have to just identify the error and make corrections. So you can here say that I will report in about a week or so. Okay. Number 11, I consider her to be a brilliant student. Same as Same as number 8.
I consider her as brilliant.
Yes, no, not as. I consider her a brilliant student. Yeah. Yes, very good. I consider her a brilliant student, not to be. Okay. Now, sentence number 12. The manager ordered for his dismissal. Dismissal. The manager ordered for his dismissal. Identify the error. All of you identify the error here.
Orwell Omicron.
Raju, yes, very good. So, the manager ordered his dismissal, not for. Okay, very good. Now, number 13. He asked me that I would like to accompany him. Identify the error. This is also very easy. And this sentence is written in indirect speech. And if you remember rule regarding interrogative sentences in indirect speech, so you will be easily able to identify the error here.
सर यहाँ पे would पहले आएगा. He asked me that he would do. I की जगह he होगा. Would I like to encourage?
Would I like?
Would I like?
No, the sentence is written in indirect speech, not in direct speech. In indirect speech, think about. Would I, but when it is written in direct speech, then we should put the verbs earlier and then other things. But here the sentence is written in indirect speech. So,
I की जगह he होगा और him की जगह me होगा.
no. Okay, let me tell you. He asked me, you can add here whether or if. He asked me whether I would like to accompany him, or you can say he asked me if I would like to accompany him, because the sentence is interrogative, but you are the sentence is written in indirect speech, not in direct speech, and you should use if or whether after ask. Okay, so he asked me whether I would like to accompany him or if I would like to accompany him. Okay. Now number 14, the poors don't have a house to live. It's very easy. The poors don't have a house to live in.
Don't has house to live in.
Okay, the error is regarding noun. Now think.
Of.
Explain also. Yes, the poors.
मैम पुअर हो जाए क्योंकि पूरी जाति की बात नहीं कर रहा मतलब.
Yes, very good.
पुअर होगा बात नहीं.
Yes, very good. So the poor don't have a house to live in. Here, actually, the old are, if I say the old are generally respected, so that means all the old people. So similarly, if we say the poor don't have a house to live in, it suggests that all the poor people. So generally, we should use adjective and the before that, like the old, the poor. Okay, So old is an adjective, and we are using here the before an adjective, and it suggests the whole group. Okay, the old, that means all the old people. Okay, the poor, that means all the poor people. So no need to use poors, the poor is sufficient. Okay, so the poor don't have a house to live in. If we say, that means all the poor people don't have a house to live in. So the poor indicates the whole group of poor people. Okay, so the correct answer is the poor don't have a house to live in. Okay, number 15. Number 15 is again very easy. After graduation, I will apply for a few multinational companies for a job as a graphic designer. Say, where is the error here?
I will apply in
The error is regarding preposition.